Psycho.
The reason why I got called out is because of the little scene that you caused at the gas station. Have you had anything to drink tonight?
Nope, I'm a very dramatic person. Just found out I had herpes. My man broke up with me, so you can kiss my ass with your bullshit.
Don't go to your car.
I'm grabbing my ID like you asked me to, boss.
Did I ask you to grab your ID?
No, but I knew you were finna to. Don't treat me like I'm a fucking criminal because I done did nothing wrong, eh?
Well, tip my pen with your eyes and your eyes on.
I hear you. Fool, will you have that shit? Wait the f*** out here, fool. I learned how to follow instructions because of my man. He used to beat the fuck out of me. Please don't harass me. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Can you imagine a straight line right here in front of you?
I naturally walk crooked. Gee, I'm trying to tell you that I'm sober.
What the hell is even that?
Damn, we know where she's going.
Going to jail. You're going to jail.
I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 fucking times. Okay, y'all need to stop with older women if you're not ready for what's coming with it. Now, recently I had a man who came into my messages and he was fine as hell. I didn't even mind it, okay? And we're chatting, he's flirting, I'm flirting back. It is what it is. I have no shame, okay? Until he started acting his age. And now I'm not faulting younger men. I've dated younger men. I absolutely love being in my cougar era. But this right here is why y'all need to be prepared for older women, okay? If you are chasing an older woman and you say some dumb shit like come meet me for coffee on my lunch break because I'm not going to come to you kind of thing, think again, kiddo. If I tell you I don't do casual sex and you hit me with that, I'm not looking for a girlfriend. I just want somebody that I can go to the gym with and possibly kiss in the car in the parking lot. Love that for you. Don't come after the women who have their shit together thinking you're going to get that kind of energy because 97.5% of the time, that's not going to happen, okay? And not to mention the fact that it's completely disrespectful and absolutely disgusting. Why in the ever-loving fuck would I entertain a younger man for dick? If you can't offer me anything but dick, no sir, I want no part of it. You want to know why? Because I got a drawer full of them that absolutely don't talk back and don't bother me on the weekends.
This is what comes with dating a younger man, especially when she gets to her age and she's realized all the men her age don't want her anymore. So she's desperate and she's trying anything she can to find the love of her life that she's going through all ages. Then, the younger man that she's dating isn't even going to have everything that she probably wants. But she's so desperate, she's trying to cling on for anything whatsoever. You know what most men are going to do, right? They're going to hit it and then run.
I make enough money to pay all of my bills, take trips, spoil myself. Why in the world would I give my time to a man that wants me to go half? Get out of my face.
So you rather pay 100% than 50%? Baby, the math ain't mathing. Like, y'all be tripping out here in these streets. If you prostitute, just say that. Just say they gotta pay for the nookie, boo. You an escort or whatever the hell you want to call it. Baby, just be there. Just keep it honest. Because there are plenty of sugar daddies out here that you could go meet. Why don't you just go get you a sugar daddy instead of sitting here trying to get somebody that you're attracted to? Because if it's all about the money, baby, then just be all the way about the money. Okay?
Yesterday I spoke a little bit about a recent experiences with ghosting, but I thought I'd share with you my first ever time of being ghosted. So this happened, I'd been with my long-term partner for 5 years, and previous to that I hadn't really been actively dating. So I'd been like in a long-term relationship, quite serious, living together for a long time, and was completely green to the dating scene. So after we split up, our relationship had been dead for a long time, so I felt quite ready to move on. And I joined Bumble and got a few matches and matched with this one guy, arranged to meet him on my lunch break, and he seemed so nice. There wasn't like an instant real chemistry there, but he seemed like a real nice guy, and he was talking about planning dates and stuff like that. So yeah, really nice. And I was kind of thinking, I don't know what people are going on about. This dating thing's all right, actually. So he planned another day and then a third one, and we went for a lovely picnic in Windsor, which was really, like, he put lots of thought into it. It was really nice. And and then he was talking about when I could get time off work. So believe it or not, I didn't even work as much then as I do now. I had some evenings off, but I worked every weekend. So it's like, oh, when can you get a weekend off so that we can go away together? So, like, planning ahead, you know, I was like, oh, this is good. I was like, oh, you know, just let me know when you'd like to go and I will arrange to get some cover. Like, that's fine. Anyway, so after that, I think I get one message from him. And then I message back, and then there's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm like, and I was left like, he didn't even read it. He didn't even read it. And I knew there'd been some stuff going on with his ex, because whenever he talked about his ex and his children, he was, I don't know, I just got the impression there was something else going on there. Maybe he was still with her. I don't know. But anyway, the more for me thing was, I then got into another relationship not too long after that with somebody that I hadn't met online. And when that split up, I then went back on the apps again, and he was there and he messaged me. And I was like, what the hell? And I should have ignored him. I really should have, but I didn't. Because he says like something like, oh, how are you? And I responded and I was like, how are you? I haven't heard from you for a long time. And then he ghosted me again. I'm so stupid. I actually let him ghost me twice. What an idiot.
Your test results came back positive. You're a stage 5 dumbass.
Guys will literally be like, I'm just not ready for a relationship, and they're 35 years old, and like, you're not ready. What were you waiting for to be ready? Being completely bald? You still have a little too much hair to be in a relationship? What could you possibly be waiting for?
Shut the fuck up in 2024! These women will never understand. A man's prime starts in his 40s. That's when we're in our prime. When they're running around in their 20s and they don't want a relationship, we're building, we're broke, we got no game. They're trying to settle, and they're desperate, and they can't get the attention they want. We're in our prime, in our 30s, when we've got all the knowledge, all the money, and everything.
We got that all day, bro. We got that. Sheesh. Is there anyone else out there in their 40s like me who feels kind of invisible? Like, I'm not as cute as I was in my 20s and 30s. I'm definitely not as fit as I was in my 20s and 30s. I don't have as much hair as I used to have. It's literally falling off like the top of my head. Oh.
You do become a little more invisible the older you get as a woman, unfortunately. I don't get asked out on a lot of dates. I never get asked out on dates. I don't know if it's being 55 in Los Angeles or if it's just a strange town.
What is the biggest confidence killer for women over 50? Men over 50. They never look at you anymore.
When I was 55, I felt like I was starting to fade. I felt like I was starting to go invisible. I felt dismissed. I felt ignored. I felt like I was washed up.
When I was 15, I started modeling, and it was a very hard thing to walk away from. Then around the age of 45, I started noticing that the way I was perceived was slightly different than what I had become used to. And then I would put photos of myself in bikinis. All of a sudden, I started getting the influx of, are you a little desperate there, Grandma? How about you cover up and spare us the look of your poor aging body? I was sort of getting relinquished to the invisible women category.
Damn! When you're younger in your 20s, like, who the fuck wants to get married and settle down?
Yeah.
Some people, but not me at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed into the mattress. I want to be getting flipped upside down. And then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest. And I want to do it all over again and then some. And then when you get a little older, you're kind of like, I literally don't have time.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Whore. This advice, I don't know where women get this crap from, but this advice about, oh, just keep your standards super, super, super duper high. Follow those women and see what they're saying in 5 to 10 years. I guarantee you they're saying in a different tune. Or they're like, I don't understand. I was open. I was waiting for the guys just weren't there. They'd probably be no ownership of the fact that they brought themselves from point A to point B. But regardless, watch what those videos look like. They won't be so happy and smiling. You're going to see the tears rolling down them cheeks. Let's just say that.
Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go. I love these games.
The way that men treat women who are in their 40s as if somehow they're supposed to be like discarded by society is absolutely laughable. And I don't say all men.
What I find interesting about this, the same way a lot of y'all ladies in your 40s feel about men your age not prioritizing you when it comes to dating, is exactly how it was for those same men when they were in their early to mid 20s. When they were trying to date girls their age, y'all neglected them because they were too young, they were too immature, they didn't have enough experience, and they definitely didn't have enough money to date y'all. So what happened was when girls were in their early to mid 20s, y'all were dating men in their 30s and their 40s. So those same men that y'all overlooked, they are now in their 40s and they worked on themselves. They're more mature, they have more experience, and they have more money. So they have more to offer. So now these men have options and they're deciding not to date you. Just like how when y'all were in y'all early 20s and you had options, you decided not to date men in your age range. I'm not saying whether it's right or it's wrong. I'm just showing y'all that the shit is coming full circle.
Sensational.